She has been unlawfully criminally trespassed from Market of Choice here in Eugene. And this is for not wearing a mask. Well, she was unlawfully and wrongly associated with a crowd that was at Market of Choice and got lumped in with their criminal trespasses. She was actually arrested for it. Hey, you take that. I'll start sharing it.
Guys are just joining us. We're out here supporting Mindy. She has court today. And she got a lot of supporters. She's a great lady. That's right there, the white purse. That's Mindy. There's Ricky.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for joining us. We're out here supporting Mindy. She got unlawfully criminally trespassed from Market of Choice for being next to a group of people that were trespassed also unlawfully for exercising their rights not to wear a mask. And now we're here at court where we have to put a mask on to defend her right not to wear a mask.
Y'all, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. I can't even stop crying about this. That's what we got here. That'll be mine. I've never, ever worn a fucking mask before. Ever. Wait till they see my fee schedule with my service. Whew. They're not gonna like it.
We don't like it. No one likes it.
I'm talking about my fee schedule. That's what they're not gonna like.
I like that.
I'm gonna like that. We are at what courthouse?
Eugene
Municipal Court. For Mindy and her trial today. Yeah, masks are for the fucking devil, dude. I'm so pissed about it. I haven't had anxiety in years. And right now, I'm having the worst fucking anxiety about having to perform a service for these assholes. Yeah, I'm not gonna be cordial about this. Believe that. It's not gonna be, okay, I'll do what you tell me. I'll resist. To a point, because I have to be there for Mindy.
I think they're trying. They're just trying to. I think they thought that I would. They thought that I wouldn't, go along and exert my rights. They overestimated me. They don't know who I am.
They underestimated you. They underestimated you.
Absolutely. They underestimated. Yeah, because I've been fighting for freedom and everybody's freedom and justice for like 2 decades.
Yeah.
And the difference is, as when I go shopping, I'm not there to demonstrate. I don't have to.
No.
I just go in there to get my food.
Yeah.
That's why I don't talk to anybody. I don't engage with anybody. It's so important that people don't be antagonized. Just don't pay attention when people are yelling at you. It's ridiculous. All you want to do is get your food. You
just
want
to shop
without food.
Yeah.
So don't focus on people around you. Just focus on your agenda to get food.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I really am
You're
grateful.
welcome. I'm having a really tough time with this whole mask thing.
I'm shaking.
I've never once in my life worn one, and
this goes against every fiber of my being. That they're doing this to me is absolutely criminal. There is no justice system. It's called just us. And the just us are the rich who do not have to do this. They don't even have to go shopping. They send out their serfs, they send people out to do it for them. They live in gated communities. They fly around the world. If there's a lockdown in Oregon,
on our dime,
but in their private jet, they get to fly around the world and enjoy the pandemic. Right?
Yeah, while the rest of us are in servitude.
Right. And if they get in trouble, they call their lawyers, and the lawyers get them out.
That was before I started recording, wasn't it?
So
you don't even have to show up for court.
No, they send their lawyers.
What time are you going out?
9 o'clock is when we're going in. We have 5 minutes. Very good. Yeah.
I don't know what they call
And then people who are outside just want to get the traffic, like Stop the traffic, see what's going on here. You know, that there's injustice.
Oh, you guys.
Oh yeah.
It's freezing. I'm a little pissed.
Yay! Did you get your other? But did you get the other thing?
Do I need that?
Yeah, because when the bailiff.
So this is what it comes to, guys. You know, these cops say we're not enforcing the masks, right?
No, I'm just kidding. Exaggerating.
But they're enforcing trespassing. Remember when trespassing was reserved for like shoplifters, or you know, you threw your coffee at the manager? You know, that's what trespassing is reserved for. Not, oh, you didn't do what we told you. It's one thing to make an employee wear a mask because you're paying them for a service. It's a whole different thing whenever you're forcing customers to wear a mask who are going to be paying you money.
Get it done right? So, but there is a white, Sandy.
You did want to give me that.
Okay.
I was just gonna roll with this.
Perfect. I just want to make sure everybody has the special one for the bailiff. When we go in, we're going to swap it out for the one that says.
Yeah, cool binder. Got lots of laws in here. I own her sweet little posters I made.
Yeah, Sandy will give you a signature.
They could be better, but I was in a rush. Keep up.
Mindy, I got to tell you something. Why
It's super shaky, guys. It's
Right.
freezing
You
out.
are right. I have the privilege. I absolutely am privileged. I am white. I have, yeah.
Just
I'm
say that at the door.
excluded. Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm a special class. But when it comes down to power, black men or non-white men take precedence over white women. So you're actually on a higher strata than I am.
Well, I'm not black. It's the
It's
sun.
no, you're a man. So men are the top rung, then women. But the lowest rung are non-white women. That is the truth. You're right. But yeah, it's just, but we're changing.
I would say if you weren't white, then probably all of this would have changed. That's
You're a Jew. I know, but they, you know, actually, I bet
I think we should go see about getting in now.
who did not.
What time does your trial start?
9:15.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Terrible. Terrible. I'm so emotional today.
What's that?
I'm just so emotional today.
Why?
Because I've never worn one of these fucking things. Ever.
Start walking in about 3 minutes, and then we'll probably have to cut the live stream because I'm not sure about municipal court, but they'll probably have us cut it upon entering the court.
Well, I'm gonna sneak you all in my pocket though, see how this works out. Oh, I should have had a hoodie. I could put it in the hoodie and be all like. You could put it in your hoodie.
I'm gonna have to take it out to put it in the
you
metal detector.
Oh shoot. Sorry.
You have to start it again after you go through the metal scanner and stuff.
Security and everything.
Oh, we would. Well, we're gonna try and sneak the live stream in there. We don't know if we're gonna be able to do it or not, but we're gonna try. That's Ricky's dad. Scott. Can you tell? We'll definitely keep you posted. She got all these people out here. It's pretty awesome. She's been networking, getting support.
Yeah, we recorded them a little bit, I think. Did we record Washington County when we went there?
Yeah, we did. That was when I was still little.
I don't know of a lot like you do, but we gave them an earful when we were out there the other day because we had people let us know about putting one on.
Yeah, they've gone full swing with this.
Shoot, I almost dropped the freaking phone.
So I basically put together.
Sheriff's Department just kind of.
It's new. We haven't passed. Beautiful day.
Guys with the cups.
Freezing. Freezing. Get it, Mindy.
From Washington County, Tualatin, and here they are. And Ricky brought his dad. So,
Yeah.
Dad,
Hey, Dad. Ricky's dad.
God is with us, and justice will prevail. So we'll talk about
Take these to hold them till I get back out.
All right. So do you want to hold this if somebody please? And there's the bag. Okay. The bag has a hatchet. That's the weapon on the back. Oh yeah, you can go up to the.
I couldn't tell if that guy we talked to was for us or against us. He was so weird.
He was really strange.
When we were walking up, this guy thought I was taking pictures.
Like they're looking at
Oh, they are. Wait, I've got 6 now. Okay. And 7. We're ready to go. Walk in. Anybody who wants to walk in. And then, we are. Okay. All right, folks. All right.
There you go. Yo.
I still had to follow the rules, but there's exercise over there. They was talking, made it sound like I wasn't following the rules on me or something. I don't know. It sounded like combative, but it also sounded supportive at the same time. It was really weird.
maybe he wasn't sure.
The stairs around the corner. Is a given. Stairs around the corner, or we can ride. I'm gonna ride. Stairs around the corner. All is well. We're with you.
Hey, Justice, are y'all protesting? What do you guys on?
Everything.
Court?
We're on the Constitution, son.
What you guys on?
We're on the Constitution. We're on the Constitution, son. Constitution.
Don't record. Don't record it.
Okay.
And you have to have a mask into the building. So if you don't have a mask, please accept one here, or I can't let you in. Slowly. We got like one time.
Well, I just want to let you know I have an extensive fee schedule for the service you're asking me to provide. I have an extensive fee schedule for the service you're asking me to provide to perform a mask. Can I have your name and badge number?
I'm sorry.
Can I have your name and badge
You need to
number?
leave the building immediately.
I just need your name and badge number
My
really
name is
quick.
Gerald Fleming. I work for DPI security. And you need to turn that off.
You're going to be held accountable.
That's fine, we'll get to that after you get your mask on.
What was your name?
I've got my mask on.
I don't have any, stop recording,
Eugene. Okay.
stop recording.
Ma'am, you need to delete that recording.
What statute or ordinance you're
Yes.
trying to
Can you please let us
Yes,
know
back up.
what the laws are on that, sir?
Stop.
Yes, we need the law on that, please.
The presiding judge decides whether or
No,
not
we
you
need an
can.
ordinance or a statute.
If you wait
number.
outside, I'll get you that
Quote
ordinance.
the
Until
number.
then, I can't have you recording.
Are you? a
Then you
police
obviously
officer?
don't.
We need
I'm done.
we need to get into the courtroom.
He's not.
Very good.
We're gonna need your DPSST
You can't
information
go
as
in the
well.
courtroom?
Your
Sure.
You're not
credentials.
gonna get any information, all you're gonna do is enter the courtroom legally.
According to OAR 259060.
I don't have any idea
I
about
have to have
any
the
of
Of course you don't. We're telling you what it is.
Then you're
Just
incompetent
stop
in your
doing that.
position and you need to remove yourself.
Sir.
You absolutely do.
If you're gonna be disruptive, I'll have to ask you to leave the building.
If he's gonna stand up for his rights.
No video,
Stand
ma'am,
up outside,
please.
I'll leave
Why are
the
you so
All,
afraid of being
all
recorded?
DPSST security personnel must disclose their identities upon being asked.
What's your DS
What is your DPSST information, please?
Can we go?
You know this is true.
You'll be receiving a fee schedule for my service, so I'd like to know your name.
You're the one they're talking about, aren't you?
I actually have to get into the courthouse.
I just told him I got steel-toed boots on.
You need to put it, hold
Do you have a
on.
belt on?
No.
Everything needs to go in a bin. Do you have anything better on you in your pockets?
No.
Okay, walk on through.
Go ahead, ma'am.
I'll wait last. I'll wait last. I don't want to hold it up.
You refusing to step outside, ma'am?
I'm waiting for everybody, sir.
Oh, very good.
Sir, no recording in the courthouse.
I'm not recording.
No, this fellow back here with the camera in the
I don't know
air.
who you're talking about. This is a public space, isn't it?
Yes, it's a public
You
space.
may use the toilet if you'd like.
Not in a courtroom.
Exactly. No one's in a courtroom. We're in a courthouse. A judge doesn't allow us to have our rights. We just have them. Wait, what was that, sir?
What, whose stuff is this?
It's my dad's. He's already on the other side. He's waiting for you to send it through.
Bill? Bill?
The tone of voice just makes
Nobody
it
goes
for everybody. And
Okay, we're done.
it's the,
We're done. Nothing's off.
it's the slave such as.
So you're denying all of us access to the courthouse?
There are people with
The
masks
courts are free and
out here.
open to the public.
If they pass you, Bill, if they pass and they're not recording and they're wearing masks and they pass through here, they can come in. If not,
Good job switching it up there, buddy.
Thanks, brown shirt.
Hi.
Will you pull your mask up over your nose, please? All the way up?
Dude, who do you think
there.
you are, you fucking weirdo?
OAR 259-060-0015.
Fuck.
Private security providers must have in their possession their DPSST issued certification, licensure, or temporary work permit while performing the functions of a private security provider and must be able to present their license, certificate, or temporary work permit to any DPSST staff member, law enforcement officer, or Oregon Liquor Control Commission agent upon demand, or any other person upon reasonable request. Now, I think it's pretty fucking reasonable that we get your DPSST numbers while you're out breaking the law.
Yeah, it's real reasonable.
Please, I'm asking you.
You're
I don't
breaking
care.
the law right now. I'm showing you the law. Now, disclose your DPSST information.
Before you do anything else, I want you to back up and let the people that need
You're
to
not
come
going to
in.
continue to tell us what to do.
Put a mask
We all want.
No.
We all
I
want
will
your
not perform a
DPSST
service for
information.
you.
Care
You don't care?
about that? It doesn't matter. Thank you,
It
sir.
doesn't matter.
Do you have a belt or anything like that?
You practice medicine on us without a license. You're trying to force us into involuntary servitude. You're trying to coerce me into doing something I don't want to do. And you don't think that we need to know who we're talking to. What'd you say?
Perfect.
Ready?
Did you just say
Tell these guys.
Hi,
according-
how are you
Can you
today?
tell these guys according to OAR?
Ready? May I go through?
Okay, I'll call back.
Well, I put them in, I didn't put them in the truck.
The cops don't care. It's just these weird old men right here.
You just laid the purse down?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about
Yeah,
the
we've
truck.
got 3 DPSST
Ready?
private security professionals here that are not disclosing their DPSST information upon request, which is official misconduct. We'd like to have them arrested on right now, please. This is at the Eugene Municipal Courthouse.
I could just give you the supervisor's number.
You could? Oh no, we need to have them arrested. Actually,
Let's just see if you.
Well, they're committing other crimes here, and I asked for their DPSST information so that I can report them. And they're withholding it, which is a violation of OAR 259-060-0015. Ricky Collin. 503-855-8866.
yeah, right in the gloved up ones.
Because I'd like to report them. They're breaking the law.
yeah, I'm just wondering.
Well, they're coercing us, they're practicing medicine without a license, they're denying people access to the courthouse, which is free and open to the public.
No, not necessarily.
We're here to support someone in the courtroom. This is a violation of 18 U.S.C. 245, federally protected activities. That's a federal felony. Now send an officer here for an arrest.
There's a couple officers right here, but I doubt they do their jobs.
Everybody else call non-emergency dispatch and request the same thing.
I didn't bring my phone.
Yes.
Let me get it for you.
It's number 111 for the.
Are you guys aware that these gentlemen here are breaking the law? All 3 of them?
541.
Are you aware that these 3 guys right here are breaking the law?
No.
No. Okay, they practice medicine on without license. They're trying to coerce us into involuntary servitude, extorting our rights from us.
They're violating the provisions of the FDA EUA, the emergency use authorization, which allows you to even ask us to wear a mask, which also requires the option for us to refuse. Now that means you can't refuse us access
Now
to
they're
public
also
services.
violating deprivation of rights under U.S. Code law.
We can't hear you. You're all muffled.
The claim and exercise of a constitutional right cannot be converted into a crime. Miranda versus Arizona. There can be no rulemaking or legislation which would convert constitutional rights into a crime. That's the one that you guys read us if you try to arrest us.
Look at the masks they offer to people. How sanitary is that?
Just sitting out here in the open for everybody. Oh, now you're gonna put your hands on them too, huh? What? I put my hands on the box. He put his hands inside the
You're
box.
impersonating medical professionals. Do you know that? That's also.
You have a license to practice medicine?
Do you know that a
So
mask
you're
is a
already
class
in violation of your own
device?
certification, which you haven't produced for me yet under 25906000015 section 2.
Oh, shit, okay, go
So
ahead.
let's see it. Come on.
How many of you would like
Wanna
to
come
go
in?
in that are wearing masks?
You too.
Your sign down there.
How many can we force them to be slaves to come into the courthouse?
I can't make you delete it.
No, shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm not letting this lady in.
Oh, because she won't put it up over her nose? You need kicked in the nuts, bro.
Yeah, I have a warrant.
You're not coming in? Okay, perfect, thank you so much.
25906000015 section 2. Let's see your DPSSC
You really don't have
right now,
to
sir.
tell me how to wear a face mask.
Come on, Fleming. All of it.
That's not your DPSSC certification. That's your shitty Eugene ID card. There's a difference.
ID card.
I'm very familiar with what a
So why are
DPSSC
you showing me that instead of your
certification is,
DPSSC certification? Are you attempting to lie to me? Because that's a disqualification of your minimum qualification standards. You know all of this. I don't know why you're
You guys are
doing
gonna let
this.
these wimpy little weirdos get away with this?
Here, get this. No, let's see it. Come on.
I showed you.
Let's get the information off of
I'm not
it.
allowed to have you record it.
You're not allowed to have me record it.
I'm
Really?
not allowed to let you
Show
record
me,
it.
show me that law.
Because you're recording in the courtroom. You're not supposed
It's
to
not the
record.
We're not in a
This is the
courtroom. We're in a
courthouse.
publicly accessible area, which you can't record in a publicly accessible
Officer,
area.
I'm just trying to go into a courtroom right now.
Yeah, he's the.
Step away from the box, please. Step away from the box. Back. Come in, sir. Wait.
So you're gonna put yourself in the same realm with these guys of official misconduct? That's what you're gonna do?
Anyone got a pen and paper?
Yeah.
Do you have a mask?
It says face care, face shield.
Those are not legal inside the courtroom.
Then why have a sign right here that says that? Why would she put one of those nasty ass things? You just touched all over it. Chief Stinky Finger from the Itchy Butt Tribe. We don't know where your hands have been. You just touched all over that and you're gonna give it to her?
Professional, and you touching all this is absolutely, it's atrocious. Do you not know anything about cross-contamination? How long have you been wearing that on your face and touching everything else? You're just sniffing. You've got snot running out of your nose into that thing.
And how many times?
And you're touching all of this as well.
What's your number?
This is not about health.
Run it through?
What's
No.
your DPSSD number, tyrant?
A tyrant.
It's okay, I've got.
You're a tyrant too.
Yeah, all of you are.
Remember
Even
Vietnam?
those guys in
So
the
is
black
he?
little
So is he?
bitches not doing
So is
anything.
that guy back there
Touch
on
me
the phone?
one more fucking time.
If you don't get out
I
of my
dare
face-
you to touch
What are
me
you gonna
one
do?
more fucking
He
time.
touched you? That's
Touch
assault.
me
He just
one
touched-
more time.
Oh, really? An unwanted touch is
Any
assault.
unwanted touch is assault,
Yes.
officer.
That's what these masks are. They're classified as an
Let's just
unwanted
look up
touch.
assault really
I
quick,
want to show
since
you
you're so
something. It
fucking-
says here, mask, face covering, face shields, face shields,
Can you read this?
face shields, face shields, face
Anybody else
shields,
that's
Anybody want to come in without any argument?
face shields. Argument?
Anybody?
Okay, we own this building.
Anybody want to
Okay?
come in
You're
without
our
an argument?
employees.
You're restricting people from having a different opinion than you?
Without, I don't want to
You don't
argue
even
with
have
you.
any authority. You're already in
You
breach
have
of
this-
contract.
You
Yeah.
have this right
You might as
here.
well just pack up and go fucking home, dude.
Yeah.
don't know.
All of you,
Oh,
including
the
you,
right
big
there.
guy, because you're useless back there. The fuck are you doing?
It's not even a law. It's a
And you.
guideline.
What are you doing?
It's a guideline. It's not a law. You can't look at me, can you?
Certainly, I can
Hi.
look at you.
Okay. So this is not a law.
I
it's
fought
a
in
mandate.
Vietnam, all I had to do with you people, so I don't need to.
You
You
people.
people?
Who's
What's
you
that
people?
mean?
Okay. Vietnam.
What's
Okay,
that mean,
yeah.
weirdo?
All right. So. mhm.
What do you have
So
to
you
say
don't know.
about
You fought there, but you don't know anything about the history of Vietnam, and you're still proud of it.
Go
That's
away.
great. That's excellent.
Ma'am, you have to wear a mask.
No, she doesn't. It says so right here.
Do you know how to fucking read, dude?
Your sign says face
You better
shield.
quit that shit.
Huh?
You better quit that shit.
Yeah?
Are you in my fucking face, dude? Better get this little bitch out of my face. Get
Can I
the
have
fuck
that?
out of my face.
That's an old, you're in my face.
You guys,
This is
let's
where
not
I
be
work.
tearing down signs.
Just so you know.
We're trying to get
that
this
isn't-
retard to read it.
Don't touch me.
Can I talk? That is an old sign, ma'am.
Why do you
Why
have
is it up?
Why do you have it up?
How many children
You guys
have
are
forced to wear
condoning
masks?
this shit?
Are you gonna come in?
Yes.
You gotta wear a mask and follow their procedure.
Got a what?
You gotta follow a mask and follow their procedure.
Why?
Because they have a procedure.
And forcing me into involuntary
Yeah, I'm not gonna
servitude is
argue.
part of their
I
procedure.
just asked you if you're
You
gonna
have
come
no
in.
idea like to get through.
Go ahead. She can say excuse me. I'm sure she knows how to do that.
ORS 161.095, requirements for criminal liability. The minimal requirement for criminal liability is the performance by a person of conduct, which includes a voluntary act or the omission to perform an act which the person is capable of performing.
You gotta wait for him. I don't.
I'm fine.
You've been through this many times?
No, this young lady and I.
You, sir, are capable
See this?
of
You will
performing
let
the
her
act of
in.
ensuring that we have access to the
You will
courthouse
let,
without wearing a
because
mask
she's just got
in-
her face
within
covered
our
because it's,
constitutional
If
rights.
you'd like to
it's
go
about
through.
dehumanization. This
That
is not
duty.
about health. It's about dehumanization.
Wait
You
till
know
you
that's
get
right.
my
Yeah, I'm
fee
waiting.
schedule,
You wanna know what happens when
fuckbag.
you fail your duty?
What is the
It's
difference
pretty cool.
between a mesh mask and the face shield? You can't see my smile.
Look at this big
Ma'am?
retard right here.
Policy right
You wanna
here
go
says
through
this?
that
Yeah.
it's not
Telling me to go
allowed.
through.
Your own
This guy ain't got
policy,
no
if you
brain
read it,
whatsoever.
it's posted, it says shields are allowed.
So let's read this coercion for them really quick.
No, you should shut the fuck up.
A person commits the crime of coercion when the person compels or induces another person to engage in conduct from which the other person
That's
has a
fine,
legal
I'm gonna
right
go
to
through it.
abstain, such as wearing a mask.
What do you want?
Yeah, I know.
Or to abstain from engaging in conduct in which the other person has a legal right to engage, such as accessing the courthouse without the mask. You listening, Mr. Cop? You listening to coercion?
He's not a cop. That's an idiot over there impersonating a cop. If he was a cop, he'd be arresting this fucking retard right here for trying to practice medicine.
Subsection
and all that
1H.
other shit.
Subsection 1H. Unlawfully use or abuse a person's position as a public servant, that's you, and all three of you guys, and all the guys back there, by performing some act within or related to official duties, or by failing or refusing to perform some act. Now, I downloaded all your guys' policy documents before I came here, and they're all available online, and it says that you are sworn to protect our constitutional rights, which includes not wearing a mask and accessing the courthouse. You don't have to. You've already failed your duty.
We're not debating. We're giving you an education.
You've already met the provisions of coercion. That's a felony.
Can you cite the statutes and ordinances that you're trying to enforce here? Because they don't exist.
He
They don't exist.
He doesn't even know what coercion is, which he's doing right now.
Yeah, yeah. And you're letting people with mesh masks, you can see right through it, you know that's true.
And he's just going to
Cover their
continue
faces so that we
staying in
can't
his
see who
unlawful
people are.
capacity, stealing the taxpayers' dollars, while pretending to be a big guy with a
Can you
badge.
think for yourself? Can you? Are you even human anymore?
I'm working on that. We have a court supervisor that can help
He's like, dude, I need to take a seat.
He's taking the jabs full of parasites now.
You guys want to hear a really cool law?
Who's this guy? Who are you, fella?
Lucky in a year there.
He's a sergeant or captain. Looks like watch commander maybe.
You got stripes and you don't know the law either?
Prohibited conduct for the purposes of instrumentalities of crime. ORS, that's a law. 131-602. Official misconduct. Oh! A public servant commits the crime of official misconduct in the first degree if, with intent to obtain a benefit or harm another, the public servant knowingly fails to perform a duty imposed upon the public servant by law. Mr. still hasn't disclosed his DPSSD information. Or one clearly inherent in the nature of the office, such as arresting those violating the Constitution and other laws. or B, the public servant knowingly performs an act constituting an unauthorized exercise in official duties, such as withholding DPSST information. What's your name? You have to identify yourself. So what's your name?
This is the guy.
Just as long as you have your
This
face
guy's not even
covered, just as long
identifying
as you got your
himself. Now that's a violation of a
dehumanization.
law, and you guys are just sitting there watching. So what's his information? What's all your information actually? I know you did.
Sergeant Magnus.
What's your DPSST number?
DPSST 39230.
So you guys are just gonna go along with this whole thing? We can't come in there without a mask?
Huh?
It's Rankin.
Rankin?
Go get healthy. Y'all are so healthy.
Thank you. Now can you get his information for me since he's violating OIR 25906000015 section 2 right now by not disclosing it?
No. You guys are just-
Then place him under arrest for official misconduct in the second degree. He's a public servant. He's violating any statute of his office. One of those statutes is OIR 25906000015, which is a requirement of 1818.410, which you're all violating right now, which is your minimum basic qualifications.
Where it says face shields.
So would you like to get his number for me?
Point to the face shields and let me see if I can get it.
You guys are impeccable police officers. Well, you're impeccable at impersonating police officers. You guys should read identity theft and racketeering and prohibited conduct for the purposes of instrumentalities of a crime. You want to know how broad our racketeering law is? It's pretty cool.
You guys, do you know this sign over here literally says face shields are required, and this pud dunker isn't going to allow her in with a face shield?
Says right here, you have it posted that face shields are allowed.
And they've tried to
See that?
snatch it out of my hands, telling me it's an old sign. They got it down there and they got it right here.
See that dictator?
You do look like a little tater,
Tried
actually.
to snatch it out of my hand, almost touched
Yoo-hoo!
me.
You see it?
He's
You
not
need some
human
glasses?
anymore. He's
That's
just
our job, the LG.
a blob of parasites at this point.
You see, discriminatory conduct towards
at this.
public servants
Wow.
is actually a violation of the law, but none of you are public servants right now. You're all in breach of contract.
Do you think your pension and paycheck's gonna help you in the long run? You know?
Maybe you guys should see it.
Boy, buddy, you're for such a big surprise.
I want to know what you guys do. What is it that you guys actually do?
They just stand here and watch themselves get incriminated by doing
Sergeant,
nothing.
how long have you been on the force? And you guys are afraid of air. Bunch of little bitches over there afraid of air.
Definitions for racketeering activity unlawful. Documentary material means any book, paper, document, writing, drawing, graph, chart, photograph, phonographic record, magnetic tape, computer printout, other data compilation. That's a data compilation right there, you guys.
Yeah, keep hiding your face.
Documentary material, data compilation. From which information can be obtained or from which information can be translated into usable form or other tangible item. Enterprise includes any individuals, sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, business trust, or other profit or non-profit legal entity, and includes any union, police unions, association, or group of individuals associated in fact. You're all associated in fact, just standing there together. Although not a legal entity, and both illicit and licit enterprises, such as a police department.
Is this any of this getting into your guys' little skulls? Or are you,
You can't possibly feel like you're doing the right thing. There's no fucking way you can feel like you're doing the right thing. Both illicit and licit enterprises and governmental and non-governmental agencies. Investigative agency means Department of
Should
Justice
actually
or
call
the
the
district
sheriff, but
attorney.
we've already been here
Pattern
with
of
the sheriff.
racketeering activity means engaging in at least two
Dumbass.
incidents of racketeering activity that has the same or similar intense results, accomplices, victims, or methods of commission. Man, there was just a whole bunch of people here that were all violated by a whole bunch of other people. That constitutes a pattern of racketeering activity.
yikes.
You guys all read House Bill 2929? It was passed this year on officer misconduct and your requirements to report officer misconduct within 72 hours or stop it upon seeing it. I know you guys were just trained on it because I looked on the IRIS system.
I'm glad you think it's funny. Your wife's not gonna think it's so funny when you're in prison and she loses everything because of you.
Victims or methods of submission or otherwise are interrelated by distinguishing characteristics, including a nexus with the same enterprise, and are not isolated incidents, provided at least one of such incidents occurred after November 1, 1981, because that's when they passed the laws, and there can't be ex post facto laws, because that's in the Constitution, which you guys are sworn to uphold. You guys should know all this. And that the last of such incidents occurred within 5 years after a prior incident of racketeering activity. Notwithstanding any other provisions of law providing that a previous prosecution is barred to a subsequent prosecution, conduct that constitutes an incident of racketeering activity may be used to establish a pattern of racketeering activity without regard to whether the conduct previously has been the subject of a criminal prosecution or conviction or a juvenile court adjudication, unless the prosecution resulted in an acquittal or the adjudication resulted in an entry of order finding the youth not to be within the jurisdiction of the juvenile court. Person means any individual or entity capable of holding a legal or beneficial interest in real or personal property. Legal interests, such as maybe not being charged with crimes. Racketeering activity includes conduct of a person committed both before and after the person attains the age of 18 years and means to attempt to commit, to conspire to commit, or to solicit. Oh, get this! To solicit, coerce! Hear that? Coerce? Or intimidate another person to commit any conduct that constitutes a crime as defined in ORS 161.515, crime described, which means a misdemeanor or a felony. Under any of the following provisions of the Oregon Revised Statutes. There's a lot of them here.
Oh, yes.
Ask, of course.
There's a lot of them here.
You're not going.
Nah.
Bribe giving, bribe receiving, perjury. You guys all perjured your oaths with your actions. Did you know that?
Do you know what?
Or your inactions.
Mask on
Your
and
omissions.
go in,
Omissions of
absolutely no
action.
problem.
It was
Why are you
covered in
trying to force
coercion.
a mask on me?
No, Section 1H.
Do you know that trying to force a mask on me is the same as forcing me into involuntary servitude? That's ORS
Unsworn
163.263.
falsification.
Right here, I have the whole thing.
Obstructing governmental
wanna
or
read it?
judicial administration.
Take it off the belt, please. Remove it from the belt. Remove all this from the belt.
Oh. I just want you to read this.
I don't have time to read. Remove.
Obviously. I'll read it to you, okay? I'll tell you what involuntary servitude is, since you don't know what it is. A person commits the crime of subjecting another person to involuntary servitude in the second degree if the person knowingly and without lawful authority forces or attempts to force the other person to engage in services
Or anything like that?
by
Maybe on my jacket.
abusing or threatening to abuse the law or the legal process.
And if you'd like, please carry your drinks.
These guys are all brown shirts. All these guys working for Brown, they're all brown shirts.
Hiding their faces.
Well, some of
All
them,
afraid of a little 5-foot tall woman.
some of them may not be the enemy like you think.
No, they are. Look at all of them. Are you kidding me?
According to the way the law is written, they are.
Well, maybe by the way the law is written, but some of
They're-
them,
no.
It's not a law.
The laws are written very well.
Incriminating them.
some of them do have a conscience, but they're not.
No, they don't.
If they had a conscience, they would slap cuffs on her, because all of their department policies give them the authority to. Their department policies tell them that they're not allowed to follow unlawful orders, don't they? Under your standards of conduct,
Well, how
officers,
about, how about if you
standards
just,
of conduct, not supposed to follow unlawful orders, right? Hello?
I think the
Public
important thing
servants?
is, the important thing is to be yourself and go with the
Interesting.
flow. That's the important thing here.
What's
Be
that mean?
yourself.
And go,
You have to-
just go with
For
it.
one
Just
thing, you've got to know
So
who you
brave.
are, and you've got to know the law.
we do.
They're
No,
reading
very
it
well.
to them
And then you need to
right
just
now.
go with the flow and trust.
Trust what?
Trust
Oh, hey, we got
So we
all
need
that.
to go
Trust
against the law?
process
We do
and
trust
wait
ourselves.
and wait and see what happens.
We
Well,
trust ourselves.
Ultimately, we're all one.
Oh,
We're all in
gosh.
this together. Every one of us
No,
here.
We are not all in this together.
I know, but as long
No,
as
we're
you're
not.
in
They are all in this together.
As long as you're in resistance.
It's our duty.
Running away.
When tyranny becomes law, it's
No,
your duty to resist. We are
Absolutely.
Americans, and we take that duty
ORS
seriously.
162.235.
It is our duty
Obstructing
to do
governmental
this.
or
It
judicial
is our
administration.
absolute
This
duty.
section shall not apply
It's
to the
easy to be a
obstruction of
coward.
We have,
hard to stand
we
up.
have all
governmental or
Right.
judicial action.
Amen.
It's
sworn
easy to be a
allegiance
coward.
to
Look
our
at these cowards.
Constitution.
They all have their face covered.
Okay,
They're cowards.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, every single one of them.
Okay.
They're all cowards.
But, okay, so this is the courtroom right here?
No,
No,
where's the public building?
this is a public building. Courtroom, you have to be forced into involuntary servitude by this pud dunker just to get through there.
Are you here to go to court?
We were.
Because you just need to put your
I'm
stuff on the
waiting
belt
for
and
my
walk through.
divine guidance. We all have higher guidance, okay?
Yep.
All right, I'm waiting for mine.
We're not
My
waiting
higher
on
guidance
ours.
tells
we
me-
have it. We have it right now.
Ma'am? That's it.
What, she went, what are you gonna do?
And you know what, sir? That lady's not even with us.
But you know, you're paying so much attention that you probably-
Great.
Is he gonna tackle?
You better leave her alone. I will come for you.
She's got her divine guidance guiding her.
It just hit her just now. She was waiting on it. It hit her.
Don't put your hands on her, sir.
You already did.
Don't do it again.
The FDA emergency use authorization requires that you offer her the option to refuse.
Don't you dare hand her one of those nasty ass masks, you weirdo. Here.
I love her. Where did she come from?
I've already been in.
Angel just flew in.
He's just pandering
It's
to
just
you.
what we have to do. It's not we're against anything. We just got to enforce it with the judge.
No, no,
And that's
sir,
all.
you're
The
lying.
judge doesn't write law. He doesn't write law. Judges don't have the ability to write law. That's not their job. It's not in their purview in any way.
The office of the judge is simply to ascertain what is contained therein, not to insert what has been omitted or omit what's been inserted. Oregon statute and laws speak for themselves.
Shouldn't you guys be dropping like flies from that dangerous woman right there, shedding who knows what on you? Shouldn't you be keeling over right now? Oh, I guess it's all fake. You're proving that it's all about domination. It's all about communism.
Hindering prosecution, ORS 162.325. Number 1F. Aids such person in securing or protecting the proceeds of the crime.
Disabled?
You know, these unlawful mask mandates carry with them a
That's how I'm
fine.
gonna
That
stop
fine is
talking.
unlawful. That's what makes it
Well,
racketeering
can I
activity.
say
On top of all of you guys stealing our public funds.
You've been
In support. Zach's here too.
maybe you should get
Absolutely.
I think you're probably vaxxed, and I don't want you to stroke out right here in front of me. Seriously, I'm serious.
It's the straight and narrow path to. This isn't the straight and narrow path to wear a
I'm gonna
mask.
ask you one more time to leave the building then, or wear a mask.
Or what?
Yeah.
That's
Or
official
what? Is
misconduct.
that a threat?
That's official
What are you
misconduct.
threatening this woman with?
You're all just
What
sitting
is
here
your
witnessing
threat
official
against
misconduct.
her?
The claim and
You wanna-
exercise of a constitutional right cannot be converted into a crime.
Hey, you wanna come grab this phone so you can record this for me, please?
Zach, will you come grab this and record her?
What?
Oh, you're all recording too?
Can you come,
Yeah, well,
will you record this?
You're recording?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you.
They
Tell us
have
you
been
were
for a
recording?
time.
Oh, got you.
You have to tell us when you're recording.
You just now
A
telling
little
us?
late, but thanks.
They've been recording from the get-go, all of them.
You've been recording since we got here too.
Yeah, we don't have to inform you.
Yeah, if you're gonna audio record somebody after.
No,
No.
sir.
You want-
Learn the
You wanna
law.
look up the
You
law?
do if you have
I'll look up the
audio,
law.
but not video. So, not video. Okay.
You gonna wear a mask?
And no,
Yes, sir.
audio, you don't have to, you don't have to report anything.
Doing this?
One party knows they're being recorded.
only audio, but that's why you just put your.
You really gotta look up
No.
the laws before you start
No.
telling me what the law is.
They're full of graphene.
No, we're not taking those now.
Yes, you are. You
Oh,
already
you
accepted
already
everyone
have.
else's.
You already have.
Bill,
Let's
is
not get
that
through.
mask okay?
There are about 20 of them in there already. What are you objecting to, the word?
You cannot report after.
You gotta wear the mask or
I
you're gonna
think
have
that she has every right to.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Sir?
you need to put the phone away, ma'am.
No, I'm not in the courtroom yet.
You are in the courthouse.
Yes, and
it's-
it's a First Amendment protected activity. You don't have the right to tell me not to record. Disagree all you want, but you know not one single law. I will destroy you with law, so don't test it.
Feel free.
Wait one second, are they refusing?
Are you harassing this woman? Why?
I'm not harassing.
Good.
I'm preventing anyone from doing
Under
anything.
God,
Everything.
with
Okay, well, I'm just
liberty
gonna
and
go ahead and talk
justice
to the lawyer.
for all. You know what? I don't even think we pledge the allegiance in school.
Isn't that a shame?
I don't even think we do.
You've been told you cannot record in this building.
In the courtroom.
You cannot.
Says we can't record in any
I'm not talking to
publicly
you.
accessible areas.
Okay? You've been asked not to record in this area.
There's no law against it.
Okay?
There's no law. It's a
the
First
building
Amendment
there is.
protected activity.
Okay.
This is a public building.
I gotta go find that lady.
You go find somebody to tell you what your job is. I wouldn't want to be on camera either if I was you guys. It's embarrassing. How are you even a sergeant? You're afraid of the air, dude. You're afraid of some words on a piece of paper. I wonder how many people are in prison because you lied about it. The crimes they committed. I wonder how many lives you've ruined because you don't know how to do your job.
You back up from behind. We're dealing with something over here, I don't want anything behind us.
Stay here.
I got it. Oh, go tell me to be polite. I'm being as polite as I can be, okay?
After that square right there, please.
What did you just tell her? Are you serious?
We're about 15 feet away from us.
Oh my goodness.
No.
You're so look at
It's for your safety.
these guys look at these guys
These
are
guys know how to keep you
terrified.
safe, guys.
They're scared of the air, okay? They're scared
He
of the
did make it up.
freaking
They make
air.
up a lot of their jobs.
Oh,
You guys
that's
want
obvious.
You guys want some real comedy? Go on the Eugene website. You guys want some real comedy? Go on the Eugene City website. Look up these guys' department policy documents. Read those, and then compare their actions to their policy documents. You want to be blown away?
I'm sure the virus is stopped right now. It's not spreading anywhere in this room at all.
Yeah, if you crouch down like this, like you're sitting, you'll also be fine. Just like if you're at a restaurant.
Yeah, the virus won't attack sitting people. You're gonna get a lot of fun here.
Yeah, and they're probably just gonna tell us something.
You guys are clowns. You realize that? You guys probably get paid a lot more than he does, but you're exactly the same as him. So court was at like what time?
Bill.
8:39. We're still waiting.
Come here. Come here.
Come here, Bill.
Daddy wants you. You guys see this? It's the FDA's
Oh,
emergency
look at him.
authorization for the face masks. Would you like to read it, Magnus? I probably
Magnus
wouldn't let
doesn't know how to
something
read.
That tells me that I'm outside the scope of my authority either.
Magnus doesn't know how to read.
So under the FDA's EUA, under section 6, it says appropriate conditions designed to ensure that individuals to whom the device is administered are informed.
You can't trespass us from a public building, sir. Not even that woman can trespass us from a public building.
The FDA has authorized.
Oh, so you solicited a trespass?
If you don't have a face mask on, you do need to leave the building.
The
What's the law on
FDA's
that?
EUA requires that you offer the option to refuse to wear it.
Tell them that you will trespass them from the building.
So you're soliciting a trespass right now.
That's exactly what you're doing. You're soliciting a trespass.
You're going to allow
right now. Holy
him to
shit.
coerce you into committing a crime. Don't do it. Don't allow him to coerce you into committing a crime.
That if you don't have your mask on, you need
Oh,
to
rule?
A rule? Is there a law?
What's Miranda versus Arizona say? There shall be no rulemaking or legislation which would convert the constitutional right
I'm not
into a crime.
engaging with.
I'm sorry they dragged you into this. No, we don't.
We're letting you know that you're acting in a tyrannical manner. You're outside your scope of authority, and you're in breach of contract, and your resignation is required.
Yeah, maybe we should place her in a private person's arrest. Very good trying to solicit a trespass from that woman. Not a good idea.
Conditions to design.
Not a good
Designed
idea.
to ensure that individuals to whom the device is administered are informed. The FDA has authorized the emergency use of the device. Of the
See,
significant
they're trying
known-
everything they can to arrest us or trespass
of the
us.
significant known and potential benefits and risks of the emergency use of the device. Have you guys informed us of the potential benefits and risks of the device?
Don't recall getting that info.
Nope.
Did you tell us you were recording?
No.
You didn't.
As a sergeant, you should know
He
this
told us
law.
afterwards also.
Jeez, buddy.
It doesn't matter. It's okay to just say it after the fact.
Official misconduct
You know
is
that's not right.
no big deal to these guys. They just love swimming in misconduct.
All the way in it.
So
You
the
just like get
the
mired
third
down on everything you're breaking here, all the rules, all the laws you're breaking. I mean,
The
are
third
you thinking
condition-
about any of this? Does any of this make any sense to you?
third condition of the
I
appropriate.
mean, I've often wondered what's going to happen when it starts to get shitty here in the States like it has in Australia. What are you guys going to do? Are you going to come to the defense of the people, or are you going to fight against us? Because you're making it pretty obvious right now.
They're gonna be like pew 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 pew.
You better start figuring out who you work for and who you're supposed to be protecting, because you're not doing it right now. You're failing miserably. Did you let anybody know you were recording? He said we're all recording. All of these officers are
Each of
recording?
you individually have to let us know.
Yeah, you know that too.
It's called personal responsibility and accountability, which is
sorry.
on you.
I used to
which
have
you
a ton
guys
of
count.
respect for you guys, and you guys have just thrown it all right into the dumpster. You flushed it all down the toilet. And yet I would still come to your defense if I saw you hurting on the street.
Sir? I just have a question. You, sir, you are a police officer? standing
Magnus,
facing
she's
that
talking to
gentleman?
you. She's addressing her servant right now.
Sir? My name is Christine Driven, and I live at 337.
Refusing to even perform your official duties, such
Hold
as
on.
interacting with
I
your
just have a
people, is
question.
the law is
My
breaking the law.
question is, are you recording, sir? Are you recording with your body camera, sir? I just wanted to ask this gentleman if he could please respond. Are you recording with your body camera, sir?
I'm just gonna
You
ignore
guys
her.
see this
she's
little
talking
bitch?
to you.
Can I have your
It's not
cuffs, please?
even.
We need to arrest you. You know what private person's arrest is? 133.225. We can arrest any person for any crime committed in our presence.
If you didn't inform us that you were recording,
You're aware
sir,
of that
you've
law,
broken
aren't
the
you?
law.
You know what it is, don't you? It's funny, isn't it?
Finish him.
Is it funny? You think it's going to be funny when we all come for you, the criminals?
He doesn't know how to respond because he has no response that will say to that.
Because he can't respond truthfully without incriminating himself.
That's right.
He can't lie without perjuring himself. And if he just stands there, he's already incriminated by his own omissions of action. Aren't you? You know how it all works, don't you?
Tell you what, when that door opens, you try and put your hands on us for not going in that courtroom without a mask.
To arrest you, right?
I think he might be frozen in fear. Maybe we could give him a few moments to think of a response.
Are you going to resist me if I arrest you right now?
How about you? Did you notify us you were recording? Yeah, I thought so.
So, none of you guys notified us you were recording? How about you over there, sir? Are you recording? Did you notify any of us that you were recording? So we got 3 people right here that broke the law. Oh, you did? After we asked? Yeah, that's what we'd like to know.
No, no. Over here when we started.
He wasn't part of that.
You weren't part of it?
So somebody had to ask him if he was recording.
For lunch today or what?
Isn't it the law?
Yeah, you might want to call back up,
You
bro.
have to inform
They have to.
parties that are involved. So when you start recording, sir, you have a responsibility to inform us, do you not?
Yes, they
Because
do.
we have a responsibility to inform you.
If you want to do that way.
There's no need.
Don't you dare touch me either.
We're not threatening you, sir. We're just trying to clarify what's going on here in terms of the law.
Put your hands on her.
So you know what private person's arrest is too. Are you going to resist me if I arrest you right now?
Sir, could you look us in the
Oh, I am being recorded. I'm well aware of that. That's my camera. Did you just start that recording?
I did.
And you didn't notify anybody? We had to ask?
Really? I just told him that.
Oh, okay.
See, you just don't bother to listen to people.
But we can't hear you
Oh.
with the mask on. It's tough to understand them.
Yeah, it's like muffled.
No, and mine.
Mask doesn't allow you to concentrate.
So all this bullshit, all of it. Guess he's still not wearing a fucking mask.
This is the Eugene website. This is the police website. And right here they got police oversight and accountability. We got all kinds of body worn camera information on here. What else do they have on here? They have your department policy documents. It's pretty cool. Those are going to tell us exactly how you're actually supposed to act according to the law.
Exactly. Exactly, weirdos. We've been trying to tell them.
So bizarre.
Yeah, it's what did you say? He wouldn't give you your...
The only thing I had in my pocket was chapstick. And then I took my mask off.
It's under $20.
Lying to walk through. And then he wouldn't give me I took my mask off and he wouldn't give me the chapstick back. And I made the point that that is a vector of coronavirus and he's holding in his hand.
Well, he also
big
committed
deal
petty
about my
theft that I
mask.
can get back to you too, so.
If he's so concerned about coronavirus, he shouldn't be touching my chapstick.
Why do you keep touching people, dude?
Touch her one more time, dude.
That was him that time.
That is assault. That's assault. You understand that? That is assault.
Unlawfully moving another person more than 2 feet is kidnapping.
One of us had touched you. If any one of us had touched you, it would have been considered assault. Back away from me. please.
Get your fucking
you're
hands
away
off of
from
him. The fuck is
Back
wrong
away
with
from
you?
You're under private
Back
person's
away
arrest,
from me.
133.225
Back away
for
from me.
assault.
Don't touch me either. Don't fucking touch me. How about you quit
I would like to point out, none of us are touching anyone else.
It's all you guys touching us.
the fuck do you think you are putting your hands on me?
Yeah,
You
no,
dumbass bitch.
She didn't do it to this guy.
No, she touched me.
Yeah, but she's just trying to stop things.
No,
You don't like how close I am to
she
you,
put
right?
her hands on me.
You like
You
it, do you?
came at me.
You don't like it, do you?
You came at me,
I'm
bitch.
not scared of you.
Be lawful.
I am being lawful.
No, you're not.
Yes, by all means I'm being lawful.
We haven't touched anyone. We haven't touched a single officer. Twice now, 2 officers have touched one of us.
And 3.
That's whose problem? Mine? It's about to be your fucking problem.
Actually, it's been 4. Myself, what is your name? Siren. This gentleman over here, and you.
What's your name and badge number?
So they're
What's your badge number?
673.
What was it?
673.
And your name?
Peckles.
Peckles. J.L. Peckles. What's your DPSST number?
It's not your business. You can figure that out on
Oh, I'll definitely figure it out.
You go right ahead.
Yeah, dare you fucking put your hands on me one more time.
too.
They are, but I can look it up for the last one.
Yep.
You want me to check in? Just keep on checking it.
Hello, how are you?
Are you recording? Did you tell us you were recording? No. Exactly.
So you're void of authority because you just breached your contract by breaking the law.
Sure, whatever you want to think in your mind. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
You said sure.
Can you back up?
I'm
You're making
fine.
me uncomfortable.
Oh.
You just put your hands on me, you dumbass, and you're making someone else uncomfortable.
You're like right by my gun.
Or
Can you
what?
back
Are
up?
you gonna
I
touch
have a
him?
gun too. Not on me, but I have a gun too.
Okay,
I'm not
cool.
scared of it.
Well, I just wanted you to back up.
No one's going for your gun. Scared of air.
Okay, so I just want to remind you that when this trial begins, that you cannot record anything going on in the courtroom, and it's posted on the wall right over there. That includes anything through the window.
Okay.
All the recording devices must cease once this trial begins.
We're recording this direction.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. Do you
I'm just
understand?
letting you know. We're recording this direction.
What happens if we record in there?
Huh?
What happens if we record
Violating
in
the
there?
law and you'll be in contempt of court.
It's a law?
And so, I'm sorry, sir, the consequences for being in contempt of court,
You'll
what are
have to
they?
talk to the judge, ma'am.
Oh, okay, all right then. Well, thank you for explaining and thank you for warning us.
Yes, thank you for the
And I
warning.
appreciate your polite discourse. Okay. Thank you for being lawful.
Hi, Jennifer. How you doing? Peckles.
Jennifer.
Jennifer Peckles. Yoo-hoo!
What's her DPSST?
58901.
58901.
Nope.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, that's Justin Peckles. I wonder if that's her husband.
Probably.
Jennifer,
I wonder if she's a 40%er.
51480.
51480. He's assaulted 3 of us now. Oh, let's find out. Did you give us your
D.
DPSST?
Dawson,
Oh, we'll find it.
Let's see what kind of training Miss Jennifer has gone through here lately.
Oh,
Did you know all your
Jennifer.
training is online? It's pretty cool.
We got it all right here.
Oh, you just went through bias crimes. Holy shit. She just went through bias crimes training. Holy shit.
Just went through it, huh? What else? What else we got?
Let's see. That was May 19th this year. May 19th.
Did you learn much?
You know what bias is, right?
You took the training. Care to explain to us what you learned? Jennifer?
It was only 2 hours. She might have slept through it.
Oh. Yeah, she probably had a hard night the night before.
Oh, and she did ethics training, an hour of ethics training.
An
February
hour
17th this year. Yeah, a whole hour.
of ethics.
Does that include a break?
Right, who's ethics?
Yeah, I don't know.
10-minute break? Or to get mandated?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, she didn't learn much. Not much at all.
Let's see.
How about this one? What's your name, ma'am? A. Jordan? What's your badge number?
668.
DPSST number? Oh, never mind. We'll find it. Yeah.
Oh, use of force reporting and de-escalation, huh? Coming in, putting your hands on everybody.
Yeah.
De-escalation and use of force training, huh?
Not so good. You're only
For
tough
no
because you're in that
reason. I was literally
costume.
just standing there, and she comes over.
Don't be so close, man.
Yeah, get back.
That's what we were saying.
I'm not hurting you. You're the one that came into my personal space.
Stay back.
Oh God, just bully.
You're being respected. Please respect our space.
I'm being respected by criminals right now? Really?
Nobody's getting into your space.
Yeah,
She
this bitch
already
did.
entered my space and shoved me around.
Okay? Nobody's entered your space. Okay?
I just said
It's
she
on
already
video.
did, and she recorded it.
It's on video.
Okay? Trying to show some respect.
Now, finally, about time. We had to force our way over here without a mask on.
So wait,
It's about time.
if you're arresting me and I tell you try to show some respect, you'll back off? If you're arresting someone and they say try to show some respect, you'll back off? Because right now you guys are the criminals asking us to show you respect.
Got a lot of nerve.
I just asked you to step back, sir. I didn't say anything about anything else.
So if a criminal asks you to step back, are you going to step back? Because that's what you're doing to us right now. A criminal is asking law-abiding citizens to step back from the criminal so that he can continue being a criminal.
It's ridiculous what you guys made us go through just to get in here. To stand right here. ridiculous.
Here to support Mindy, can you come and gather around for a minute?
Excuse me, sir, you don't have to bump into me. Short stuff. Yeah, you.
Come on, everybody. Hey, everybody, focus. Focus. People here to support Mindy, come over
He's
here.
not really nice. He's a dick.
People here to support Mindy, get over here right now. Let's give her a hug. Put your hands on her.
The judge went to
Put
the
your hands on her.
back room. The judge went to the back room because she's upset that I'm calling for a constitutional court of record. I won't submit to them telling me that I have to use last names. I don't do that. So she's going to the back room to figure out, but I think they might. She goes, well, we can't move forward if you don't abide.
Thank you. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mindy Stone is a warrior.
Amen.
That's awesome.
I'm nothing without you all.
All right. Come on.
Yeah, you
God bless
guys.
you, Mindy. Where do you go now?
God is here today.
Okay, we're with you. Thank you.
Hissy fit over it.
No, not yet.
So I mailed them Oh, that's good.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm not reading any of these comments, you guys. It's too intense right here. No.
His name is Scott, right?
Who?
Scott?
His dad's Scott. That's Ricky. It's Ricky.
They're all lying. You still go to those counties and a business asks you to leave or a courthouse tells you you have to wear a mask, those same sheriffs that aren't enforcing the mask mandate will trespass you and send you into the courthouse where they'll force you to wear a mask just like they're doing here.
We're aware.
So I started exposing it.
It's a matter of doing this job.
They're not though.
They're doing what they're told, not their jobs.
Yeah,
And so that's what we're exposing. They're doing what they're told.
Or the laws.
If you go online and you read these guys'
That's
policy
the problem.
documents, it describes to you everything that they have the power to do in a situation like this, including using the emergency alert system to stand up to citizens of Oregon to assist them in any way they need. They don't have the excuse of being scared, little bitches.
Yeah, but we also have to make sure that
That's-
we're being,
so that-
we're being
that
civil
whole-
in our approach too. Otherwise, you know, these.
You don't have to be civil with
I gotta
criminals.
tell you,
No, you sure don't. We're perfectly within our rights to be belligerent.
It's been 20 months, 24 months. They've had time to look up their own policy documents and know that they could call up the people of Oregon, us, to assist you, scared little pee-wees,
Yeah, hopefully.
and taking out the big bad governor. Little, this short stuff. The only reason we can't do it is because you guys shoot us for taking out our enemy.
We're not gonna.
You're
enforce the
enemy.
And so that's good. That's the first half. The problem is the second half is going and arresting the criminals who are making.
So there's
You
actually
guys
a
are
law,
embarrassment.
188.365, which is exemption from judgment, and that allows all persons in Oregon to continue to keep a pistol and a rifle armed if they're a felon for the protection of themselves or the state. And when these guys call us up for assistance, they can't confiscate those guns. If they demand those guns, the owner has to come with them.
There's some police
Oh, yeah, that's just.
So I'm actually being charged for the same thing as her.
Some police are quitting, but I don't know about here in Oregon.
What'd you say?
Not much here in Oregon. They're quitting.
No, what good is quitting? Why aren't you arresting the criminals? Why are you backing out and running like a little pansy instead of doing their job you're paid to do?
Because peer pressure is a hell of a thing.
Because the fiat
It
dollar.
doesn't matter whenever you have the authority to ruin people's lives.
When you volunteer for that, position. You hear that, Dawson?
No.
Volunteer.
No,
You
that part's
volunteered for that
over.
position. We didn't hire you guys to steal our money and take away our rights.
Yeah, no, I.
Apparently these guys think being nice is the way to go about
You to
it.
be a police officer. You said, "Hey, I'll be a cop.
Can't
I'll
talk
risk
to
my
them
life
anymore.
for the Constitution." Yet you're sitting here
Probably
being
our
tyrants.
cop, actually.
It's like literally the exact opposite of your job. Huh, Dylan?
You know, I had a really nice, pleasant conversation with another gentleman who was here.
Good for you.
Good nice.
Good
life
for you.
is going on, and that's awesome. So
Yeah.
we're all talking like that. We're talking kind of like that.
Oh yeah, we'd probably all be doing a lot better right now if you had just arrested the felons when this all started. Because, you know, we wouldn't even be here. She wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. She wouldn't be here. We probably wouldn't even know each other if you guys hadn't failed for so long in the positions that you volunteered for.
How many court cases do you think come in here for trespassing because someone wasn't wearing a mask? How many?
How many do you think?
I don't know the answer to that.
Probably a lot. Probably a lot. You guys say you're not enforcing the mask mandates, right? Yet you guys are enforcing trespassing because people aren't wearing masks. So vicariously, you're supporting and enforcing the mask mandates and simulating legal process against people if they don't. Trespassing. There used to be reserved for like
your rights, your intangible property, and your tangible property, your body. It's protected from unreasonable seizures to exercise the control over.
Yeah, there's no sheriff. Even if there's a sheriff, he's a derelict, just like these guys.
No due process. There shall be no involuntary servitude. No law shall in any case whatever interfere with the rights of conscience. None of that matters to you.
These guys don't even have a conscience anymore. It's been trained out of them. None of them do.
Do you know what those words mean? That whole string of words, no law shall in any case whatever. It's a pretty simple sentence.
But I mean, if we're afraid that they might, then we're gonna.
What about you, Dawson? Do you understand those words? No law shall in any case whatever. George. That means there can be no law. Interfere with the rights of conscience.
It's exhausting. These guys don't know the law.
You know, your right to say no to medical devices and treatments.
They know how to slap cuffs on people for no reason and check
It doesn't say no law shall in any case whatever, except in a time of COVID. It doesn't say that, I guarantee you. I read the Constitution like every day now.
Hey, Ricky. What's your chance of being arrested?
Oh, give him a flyer.
You need to be true to yourself.
Yeah, I've got flyers.
Because I know.
Oh, I want one. Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
Hey, let's go grab them to the cops. May them out.
Yeah,
One of these, you'll be on this later.
Oh, thanks.
No? One of these guys. Hey, Jennifer, you're going to be on here later. You want one of our flyers? No? You guys want one of these?
Oh, thank you.
No? Would you like a flyer?
Nothing.
How about you? No? Okay. They don't want our flyers, guys. Well, you've probably already seen some of our stuff. How about you, sir? Would you like one of our flyers? No? Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. They didn't want one. You want one? There you go.
What is it?
That's our YouTube channel. Our Facebook, YouTube.
Cool.
Yeah. This is what we do. We go around holding these tyrants accountable and show the world that they're impersonating police officers. That's what we do. Oh, let's ask this guy over here if he wants one. He might enjoy it. He's going to be on here later. Hey, Barney. You want one of our flyers? You're going to be on here later.
Cool.
You want to take it? Oh, you'll remember? Poliotis on
I'm sure I'll
YouTube.
hear all about it.
You will, honey.
Yeah.
You will.
No, but I want one of your flyers.
You do?
Because I
There
think
you
you guys
go.
are awesome, and I appreciate the good work you do.
Thank you.
And thank you for standing up for the Constitution.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sir, thank you for standing up for the Constitution. Can I hug you?
Oh, of course. It's all for our kids.
Amen. Well done.
I'll take one.
I'm not
Amen.
leaving
I'll give
this
you a hug.
to my daughters. I'm not leaving people like you to my daughters.
Well done. Thank you for being brave.
I'm glad you think it's funny. I think you're funny.
Well, you know, we got to stand up for our rights, sir. We do, truly.
And I truly do.
Yeah, I mean, that's really been our whole issue.
Glad you're so
Is that
angry about it.
we haven't learned enough about our
Sir?
Constitution.
Who shouldn't be angry after 6 years of riots and 2 years of this bullshit?
Exactly. And this has been the whole
And that's your
thing.
opinion.
No, that's all.
Facts.
Those are facts.
Those are facts, sir. And the fact is, our generation, and our children's generation are paying for the fact that we haven't educated ourselves about what our Constitution says. Our rights.
And they should.
We
more
should.
often.
We must. We must actually.
If you knew it, you wouldn't have done what you did to us today.
Yes.
Yeah,
You might not have.
it's
You
true.
You might not have, sir, and you might realize how important your own rights are.
If you knew what the Constitution was, you wouldn't have done this to us.
Exactly.
I'm still
There
here.
is the part of an unruly crowd.
Unruly crowd.
But at the same time,
Are you serious?
We have the First Amendment right to be able to express ourselves.
I would just take that off.
Crowds have even begun.
Oh, I know, and I'm ready for that one too.
You're ready for that one?
Oh, how are you ready? Are you gonna run and hide?
Hold up.
Okay.
You get to choose.
Why are you attacking me? Do
Exactly.
you believe that I'm not on your side?
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely, I believe you're
Maybe
not
you
on my
are,
side.
But wait, you have a choice. And any point along the road, and this is what I want to say, we have the option to decide to change our minds.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so between now
I
and
agree,
that
John.
moment in the future, respectfully, sir, I hope you look into the Constitution and I hope you do change your mind, and I hope you realize that really you are on the same side as we the people. We the people.
I'm quite aware of where I stand.
Amen, brother. Okay.
I'm very aware of where you
Thank
stand
you
also.
again for your
She
kindness.
has hope for you. I
have
don't.
great hope. I have great hope.
I don't have hope for you, but she
You
does.
have no idea.
I know what you've done to me today. Wait till you see this video and see what you guys have done to us today. And look where I am, standing here right next to you in the courthouse with no mask on. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
But keep fighting, girlie.
But the whole time you tried to get me in one. The whole entire time.
So, that's what I'm supposed to do.
But that's the,
According
this is
to
the point
who?
where this is the thing that you can do though, ultimately, sir.
You're not
Is
forced to do anything.
you can decide, exactly.
And that's why you're
You
here.
can decide whether or not the
You
thing
just
that-
said you're forced to.
No, wait.
You're not forced to do anything.
Now you're
Right, you
twisting
can
my
decide,
words.
this is the point, you can decide whether or not, you can decide
You're on
whether or not,
agenda.
you can decide whether or not the thing that you've been asked to do is lawful. At the hospital, I was asked to take this shot, even though my son was injured by a shot that he took. And I have explained to my hospital, I can't take this shot without me getting injured, and they've decided that I have to work with the shot in order to be there. So I've decided that's my line in the sand. And eventually, sir, you may decide what your line in the sand is. Okay? And I appreciate your kindness today, and I hope you do ultimately change your mind. Very good. Well, if we're all on the same side, that's a beautiful thing. And I appreciate you trying to do your duty.
Bless your heart for having hope for him, but
Amen. Well, maybe he'll come around, girl.
I don't know.
You know, honey.
I don't see it.
Honey instead of vinegar.
I don't see it.
All right.
So I don't entirely understand what the decision was. They're done.
They're done.
If
So-
you'll wait one moment, I'll try to find out.
Okay, thank you. Jesus, that's weird.
How's it
They're done? I don't understand how they're done. That's crazy.
I think it's positive. They're not done up there.
Apparently they're done.
I think it's positive. I think it's okay.
Yes.
Which one is yours?
Everybody listen up.
Yeah, so I just want to let you know the judge stopped the case because the judge said I was not following the rules. So she is forcing another court-appointed attorney on me. I objected every time she said something because she said, we're going to appoint this law firm to you, and I objected and I said, I have a constitutional right to not have an attorney. I am me, I am sui juris.
You need
And-
a trust, that this is all happening for the good, go with the
It
flow.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's just let her finish.
I know, but I'm just telling you the
Yeah,
truth.
so,
I'm telling her the truth.
so what happens now is they're forcing this law firm on me, and they're having a Zoom hearing, another pretrial hearing with this person that I am not accepting. And I told her that I'm an educated woman, I know the laws, and the supremacy clause of the Constitution of the United States is the only law that exists. So she's trying to tell me that I don't understand the rules of the court, Right? Yeah, the rules that they make up are above supremacy clause. So this is a sham, an absolute sham, and she's dragging this out. So we're gonna repeat this in the next few weeks and then in December. So this is, this is injustice. There is no
What's the
justice.
judge's
Well, if
name?
it's a Zoom meeting, let us know when we can come to your house so we can party behind you.
Trudy's.
Trudy! I like it.
Yeah,
what-
came Trudy, Courthouse and Cafe.
What was that? What's the judge's name?
Zemper, Aaron Zemper.
Aaron Zemper.
And when will be the next?
So it's going to be a hearing. So we'll have it Zoom hearing, and it'll be in the next week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question is, just to be clear, the judge is not recognizing your constitutional right to represent yourself as an individual.
Well, I'm not representing myself if I am myself.
Right.
So I'm
You are
sui
yourself.
juris, and I said that. And she would not answer my question, are you supporting and upholding the Constitution in this court of record? And she would refuse to answer. And I told her that I have my last motion that I submitted. I said we are not going to move forward until I get my judicial interrogatories answered. So it won't go anywhere until I get my questions answered.
Good.
Yeah, I'm putting them on record that I'm not going to fall into their jurisdiction because they have no jurisdiction.
Amen.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is just a kangaroo court.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
11-3 KC Kangaroo
I
Court.
can't do this without you, so.
You're awesome, Mindy.
We would like to be clapping for you, but we're not.
That's my constitution.
How many people in here without masks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woohoo! High five, Mama.
So the next thing is
Everybody without masks.
hearing.
Can you believe
Will
this?
be, I think, I want to say the 24th or something. And then the next supposed court, the trial should be mid-December, like the 16th of December.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll let everybody know.
Yeah, we'll be back.
And,
I'll keep you all updated on mine too. I have the same charge.
Yeah.
I have 7 of them. But same.
Please let us know so we can come and support you guys.
Awesome. Yes, we will.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys all know.
Please do. Please do. And well done.
Oh, yes.
Well done.
I'm Amy.
Well done.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I hug. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You're too sovereign for that crap.
oh my God, Christine, thanks. Tell Lori. What's your name? How do we find you?
Yeah, give her a flyer.
She just put a message out to the group.
On there, you can look on Facebook and link to our numbers and emails are there. Get a hold of us anytime.
And where do you live?
We live 12. But we travel everywhere.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, we travel all over the state because we do these audits with all the counties in all of them. So we've been to nearly all of them. So yeah, check out our videos. We got some great ones in there. Thank you.
You didn't cut the feed at all, did you?
No.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so what is it being posted?
Did anybody get on video when that cop assaulted me?
I think I do.
You did?
I have everything that happened over here on video. I had to talk to what happened over here on video. And
Oh, okay.
I'll send you what I have.
Awesome. Yeah, ours will be on YouTube. What's your name?
Zach.
Zach, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you, Zach.
That the judge is stating that you guys are acting criminal, right? Because she's being trespassed for not wearing a mask. That's the basis of your unlawful trespass charge. So when she gets found not guilty, because she didn't wear a mask in a public space, just like this, you realize that makes you guys criminals, right? But I mean, you already are, but that judicial decree will satisfy that.
Guys should really check out our videos.
Once you guys are in the realm of criminality and you're violating your oath and you're in breach of contract, every dime you take from us until you're charged has to be repaid treble. It's true, it's in the word racketeering.
You're a total idiot.
It says it right in ORS. ORS 166.735.
That's the one with the face type on.
I thank you for being so polite.
ORS
I will, thank you.
715 through 725. I'd get real familiar with those and see how you're possibly going to defend yourself. I know. 18 USC 245, 18 USC 379, 18 USC 242. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. There you go. Not having a heart attack?
See what your whole face looks like real quick.
Yeah. We can find G Magnus online, I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
We're gonna have a good report to write about you. Bet you got a cute smile. Can I see it?
The virus is 2 microns.
Can I just see your smile real quick? Just like a little.
But, you know, exactly.
Your wife's gonna be real disappointed, sir.
Well, anyhow, I think it's
You can also go on the Department of Justice website. They have a justice manual on
Jennifer,
there, a criminal resource
Jennifer, work on de-escalation, not putting your hands on people, okay?
of case law on exactly what
We
you
almost
guys
were
do.
fighting there. Don't want that to have to happen.
Everything's on the internet now. You might want to start acting accordingly.
Ricky, let me tell you one thing honestly. You look like a
I throw them in every direction. They have no idea what's coming when I show up.
Thank you.
Let's go say goodbye to this guy.
I'm not answering your questions. And I said, okay. So we're just dragging this.
Hey, sweetie, just want you to know, today was the very first time ever that I put one of these things on, and you'll be receiving my fee schedule for that. It's not going to be pretty. You too, sweetheart.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. So it wasn't.
Yes, thank you.
It was gold. The faster they back down.
Thank you, everybody, for unmasking and being in there. It was amazing.
Thank you for doing it.
Absolutely.
You did it.
Absolutely.
Anytime, find other people that need this, and we will go support all of them. That's what it takes, is all of us doing this all the time for each other. This judge is going to have so much pressure applied to them that they're going to back off.
Thank you, guys.
And that judge backing off is what creates the standing for us to arrest these
Free
cops.
people, that's what all these guys are. We are free people. High five! Yay! Free people, all maskless.
Keep up the fight.
Yeah, buddy. I need a hug from you.
Feels so good.
Oh, you're a. Oh, we love you
Yeah,
guys.
I know.
Girl.
Oh,
Girl.
girlfriend. So bad to ask.
Nope, it's okay. I put it on for 1 second, went through the thing, and ripped it off.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
I love
Went
you.
right through, ripped it
Thank
off.
you.
Yes, you're welcome. Have a hug. Bless you. Got Ricky's belt hanging up my pants. Oh, for crap. Oh. I can't wait to read these comments and see how many trolls were in here.
In fact, they said, so this one, no, that would be awful.
Yep, it's a victory.
Because they're different.
I try to avoid
Oh yeah, so you should see my fee schedule, y'all. It's gonna be unreal.
And look at all the obstacles.
We are, guys. We did it. So I don't know what's gonna happen in the future with her case, but I know that we were successful today. We all made it past the barriers without all the masks on. All made it through the barriers. This lady over here was the first to go through without her mask on, and I need to give her a hug.
So it gives me the freedom.